I'm not saying he's going to be a star, but I'm saying if it's me, I'm going to have the conversation. I am. I want to see where he's at.
15 games he played in, 8 starts, 57% completion percentage, 7 touchdowns.
8 starts in 2 years. He started 6 games this year and 2 as a rookie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
It's not that bad.
And all the baggage that comes with him. Of course it's not good.
I mean, 7 touchdowns and 5 picks.
He's an average guy as an NFL player.
I don't think we know that yet.
He's an average guy as an NFL player.
But how do we know that?
Because we've seen it. We've seen it.
Oh, so then everybody who started off...
Even when he plays well, he's just an average guy. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty early conclusion here.
It's my opinion, BT.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I very much disagree.
I just don't think he has the requisite skills. He's not a tall guy.
Give me firm, tangible. I want to know why.
He's 6 feet.
Okay.
Maybe he's 200 pounds.
So is Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is a completely different animal.
First couple of years, he wasn't great.
Drew Brees plays tall. Drew Brees was hurt his first couple of years. Drew Brees plays tall in the pocket. Johnny Manziel doesn't play tall. In the pocket. He's more looking to scramble than he is looking to stand there and deliver a pass downfield. Mm-hmm. If it's best, he's going to be like Russell Wilson, where he's got to run outside of the pocket and make plays. I don't know if he can do that consistently. He's an average guy right now. Could he explode and be a superstar? Yeah, but I don't think he's going to make it that far in the National Football League.
Oh, you very well might be right.
And I think any team that gives him a shot, it has to put – you got to go to counseling. You got to have a bodyguard. Why is that worth it?
Well, why'd the Rangers do it with Josh Hamilton?
Because Josh Hamilton was a superstar.
I understand that.
He was a superstar, athlete, talent. Johnny Manziel is not a superstar talent. He doesn't fit the requisite protocol for a guy.
Because he's 3 inches shorter than what's expected to be the prototypical height for a quarterback?
My brother was.
I don't understand.
My brother was a national champion indoor 55-meter hurdles. He came into college. The hurdles were 3 inches higher. He couldn't do it. It matters. These little things matter. Football's in sports a game of inches. Johnny Manziel being a little bit undersized and not having the pedigree that by the way, Drew Brees had when he was in college is a difference maker. It just is.
I don't know. Drew Brees did it against the Big Ten where they're slow as dirt. This guy did it in the SEC where it's the quickest conference in America.
Yeah, but it was
significantly.
It's a different game, man.
Yeah, I know. It's harder now because they're faster.
I don't know if it's harder.
Do you remember the Big Ten when Drew Brees played there?
Of course.
Come on.
I played in the Big Ten when Drew Brees against the Big Ten.
Who'd they play?
Michigan?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, there's always Michigan, Ohio State.
Ohio State?
Of course, but you want to tell me that Iowa was running the table back then, or Minnesota, Illinois?
Iowa had some tough teams, man.
Or Indiana? Come on.
I'm just telling you.
Michigan State was down?
Okay, so let's talk about the SEC. Look at the top of the SEC. It's fantastic. You look at the bottom of the SEC. It's Little Sisters of the Poor. I mean, so what are we talking about?
I'm just challenging your – here's the other thing I'm saying. I can't dismiss him yet.
Then fine. Sign him. Go to the Jets. Have fun.
Because I've seen him do too many things that other people don't do with great frequency.
Which he doesn't do with great frequency on the NFL.
He hasn't really played much, Tiki, in the NFL.
10 games. He hasn't played.
10 games over 2 years. He started
15 games, actually. 8 games he started.
He started 8 games on the Browns.
Okay.
Come on.
Let me ask you this. A lot of it's his own doing.
If that's the case.
Why doesn't he I mean, you talk about who he played with, the Cleveland Browns, and it was Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer we're talking about. It was Josh McCown. Josh McCown we're talking about. He couldn't beat those guys out? You know what I mean?
I don't think it's as simple as that. He couldn't beat him out because he was a mess off the field. If he was a diligent pro.
It's all part of it.
I understand. So nobody could ever change?
Maybe. I don't think he
if that's the case, Chris Carter wouldn't be staring at us every Sunday on TV.
Chris Carter's not a quarterback.
Because he wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because he'd be a drug addict.
Chris Carter's not a quarterback.
Okay, I understand that. Or Rich Gannon wouldn't have won the MVP in 2002 because he had a pedestrian start. Not that he had drugs, but he just didn't find the right team. Terry Bradshaw wouldn't be in a Hall of Fame.
Rich Gannon was
Dan Fouts wouldn't be in a Hall of Fame.
Rich Gannon was a completely different situation.
Well, I know. He's 6'5", and he's a different player. I get all that.
Exactly. And
I understand
the other two guys played in an antiquated era of football, as it regards to now. I mean, Terry Bradshaw and Dan Fouts couldn't be the backup. Maybe they could be a backup on teams. They couldn't start for any team in the National Football League right now. I mean, seriously, think of what we're talking about. Johnny Manziel, the whole package is a disaster. It's been that way for from the second he walked into the National Football League, and we've all bought into it, and we've all wanted to believe in him. It's completely crapped in your face every time you give him a chance. There's too many guys that are desperate, that are working their asses off, that are trying to learn football, that are trying to learn how to be a leader. This is if you're quarterback, that are begging for the opportunity, and you're going to give it to Johnny Manziel,
who aren't quick and don't have a good arm. Johnny has both. Hey, talent wins out. You
debatable.
know that.
Yeah.
It's sad.
But headaches also are something that NFL teams can't afford to have anymore. It is what it is. You can't miss. And if you go after a Johnny Manziel, there's a high likelihood you're going to miss.